Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my channel, Lexquisite Life, where we learn to live our lives exquisitely, one plan at a time. So we are going to hop right into this video. As you guys can see, I have two pretty juicy stacks of planners in front of me. And let's discuss, shall we? So this is my planners that I got in I don't want to say in representation. What's a good word to say it? In anticipation. There we go. In anticipation for 2022. And this is my current planner stack. So we're going to do a little verses here. And first I want to go through my current lineup and then tell you guys about what possibly is going to be my lineup for next year. So let me move this to the side and let's talk about what we got going on here. So if I was to actually put them in order of priority, I guess you could say it would be this, like this. Okay. So first and foremost, this is the Homebody mini dashboard layout. This planner was actually a 2020 planner that I bought off of the buy, sell, trade, and reuse. And I'll show you a couple flip throughs. So I kind of sort of, honestly, I decorate sometimes and sometimes I don't. But I do always remember to redate the monthlies, and I try to put like my paydays in there. And then this is kind of how I use it. It is my car planner. I mainly didn't use it that week, I mainly keep this in my car, and I just use it to write down any errands that I have going on and things like that. So as you can see, I use this to usually this planner gets the stickers that are on what I like to call the sticker graveyard, which is a sticker sheet that I have. Here is what's currently on the sticker graveyard right now. From extra stickers from layouts that I've pulled. So that's kind of what's been going on. So far this month, I've been trying to match my mini layouts to the classic layouts. But basically, I use this to write down like any errands I need to run. Any things that I want to remember to do when I get home. Because I do check this. Before I leave out of work, I check this in my car. I get in the car, take off all the work things. Get my Bluetooth set up, and then I usually check this and see if there's anything pertinent that I need to do. You know. And I also use this kind of as like a pre-planner. So like I'll usually have post-its in here going on what's going on next week. Do I need to stop anywhere? Blase, blase, blase. So that's my mini planner. People usually call this their purse planner. For me, it's my car planner. You know, to each its own. That's what we use that one for. This tie-dye planner is a vertical, it's actually a student, was it a student planner? Yeah, it was a student planner because it was in the back to school release. And it started in August or July? August. I believe it started in August 2021 and it's going to end in June 2022. June or July. Let me see so I can tell you guys when it started. Yeah, it started in August. So it'll end in July of next year. Yeah, July of next year. So I got this because at the time this was the most neutral layout that I could find. I liked my wild style layout, but I got tired of that noted, having to cover that up. And with these, you don't have to cover anything up. I even like how the monthlies are. I just love, okay? I like the important because I usually put my monthly goals here every week. So I like this. This will be migrating into 2022. This is my fitness planner. It is the Undated fitness planner that came out last winter. And I'm going to be honest, I was hit and miss in the beginning of the year. This is, okay, let me make sure I put in priority. This is priority 1 as far as planning. When I have those weeks where I just mentally can't do it, if I don't do any other planner, I'm going to fill out this planner. Even if what I fill out is I did nothing all week. I just want to put that out there. This is my next priority. In the last couple months, I've been better at it, but this is the Undated Fitness Planner, like I previously stated. That came out in winter 2020 in preparation for the 2021 planner year. Or calendar year, I should say. And I still have about 4 or 5 months left of this planner. And so it will go into 2022 because I want to complete this planner. I'll probably end up buying another Undated fitness planner. I like the fitness planner that they had with the fall release. However, I am not consistent enough to buy a dated planner for fitness. This is something that I have learned about myself. And so I will continue to use the Undated planners. And plus, I love some of the fitness covers. Like, they're gorgeous. Don't mind Diamond. She's mad because she's not getting the attention that she wants. This is my... Hold on a moment, please. Let me be a puppy mom. Okay, so this is... Stop. Whew. This is my Homebody dashboard planner, Homebody Seasons. And I use this for meal planning. In full transparency, my meal planning is very hit or miss. But that's something that I want to work on. I've gotten... This year, I wanted to improve on my fitness. Next year, I want to improve on my eating habits. Now that I'm actually tracking my eating habits, and I am not liking what I see, if I'm going to be completely honest. So this planner over this year has been multiple different things, but I settled on using this for my meal planner. So that is what I use this for. And I'll be done with this at the end of the year, and we'll see what ends up happening with my meals next year. You may already know if you've watched my current haul. This planner right here is my social media planner. Now, full transparency, this planner is a definite hit or miss. There are months that I'm in this planner every day, like I'm in my Frankie planner, and there's months that I haven't touched it at all. This month, I haven't touched it at all. Like, I haven't done anything in this planner. It probably shows on my channel. It probably reflects on my channel. But I haven't done anything in here this month. My intentions are to pick it up next month, which is October, since we're pretty much done with this month. To pick it back up. But I also may be tweaking what I'm using for my social media planner. I haven't quite. So basically, this may change come next year, which will be interesting to see what I end up using, because I'm not even completely sure. So this is my current lineup for right now that I'm going to use until the end of this year. Now, let's talk about what I have for anticipation of next year and how, woo baby, these planners, they're not heavy when you only carrying one, but when you stack these puppies up, they get a little weight on them. So, in anticipation for next year, this is what I have so far. So, I have my mini planner, which, of course, y'all know I had to get something that was Miss Maker. So, I got the mini Miss Maker, and it was the only thing that wasn't out of stock by the time I went to go make my purchase. This is another dashboard planner. Will be used in the same... Basically, this is going to replace her. So they're going to trade off. I am going to take the plastic disc, the plastic discs off of here. And I haven't decided if I'm going to get the mini black metal disc or if I'm just going to swap out those mini gold metal discs and put them on here. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but all I know is these puppies ain't staying. Now, let me see. Let me go to the things that I know I'm going to use. Okay. Here is one planner that I know for sure that I'm going to use. And it is this 12-month meal planning planner. And this is why I'm going to use it. Because I thought this was just going to be another one of Happy Planners. Let's just blow some smoke and try to create something. Because sometimes they do that. Let's be real with Happy Planners. Sometimes they do it and we stupid and we eat it up and then we find out it's useless. So, this planner, if you watched my haul, you would have seen me goo and gaga over this planner. But it is legit a meal planning planner, which is something that I do need. And for me, it's not going to be just about what I have planned. It's going to be I'm actually going to use this as a tracker as well. So what I was thinking, right? And let me pull this out to try to explain myself. Let me get to, oh wait, okay. We can use this week. Yeah, we'll use this week, I guess. Let me get one out of my actual planner right now, because I've changed up how I'm using that layout. So this is my current Franken planner. If you've been on my channel, you've seen her. Yeah, okay. We'll use this week as an example, since this is kind of how I've been using my planner. So this is my fitness planner, and usually I use the nutrition section to track my meals. So I am toggling between continuing to use this section for my meals, or using this to track my meals, or just strictly using this as a meal planner. So basically, like, these are the breakfasts that I plan for the week. These are the lunches that I plan for the week, the dinners that I plan for the week, and the snacks. The issue with this is usually whatever I plan to cook for dinner is what I plan to cook for lunch. So I think I just answered my own my own problem. But let me know in the comments below what you would do. Would you continue to track your meals in your fitness? Or would you track them in here instead of just using this strictly as a planner beforehand? Am I making sense? Okay, so that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out, because I currently use, like I said, I currently use my Homebody for, okay, I'm knocking stuff over, a meal planner. But like, for instance, this week I got a little ill and I didn't even finish filling out the spread, let alone cooking anything from the spread. So that was that's a whole thing in itself. But, so I think I'm going to use this as my meal tracker. Also, what I have been doing this week is I've actually been tracking my meals in my Fitbit app, if I can get to it. So I have, well, let me go ahead and log my food now, because what I had was pepperoni and mushroom pizza. Now, they don't have Papa John's pepperoni. Yeah, so they don't have pepperoni and mushroom because obviously it was a create your own pizza. But the pepperoni pizza for one, and I had 2 slices for breakfast today. I know, y'all, don't judge me, but I was tired and it was already in the microwave. Okay, so that's kind of how I've been logging my meals, and it gives me my caloric intake. And so I've kind of been tracking that in that section as well. So I'm thinking I may use this as strictly as a meal tracker, and then put like my menu for the week on this side. And then if there's any notes or anything, I can actually, you know, bring it down here. Or if I tried a new recipe that month, I could write, how did I like the recipe? You know, all kind of things down here in the bottom. And this spread you can actually really fancy up, in my opinion, you know, with some washi, some different kind of labels. You know, you could really do the darn thing. And I'm actually liking that they're going to this more like simple, clean print. Although they could add a splash of color in. Like they could have, instead of having everything this darn gray, they can add some kind of color in. Like, but as long as it's not that big old box that they used to put on the dashboard. But we ain't here for that. So this is going to be my mail planner for next year. This is one that I know for sure is going to be in the lineup. Now this is where things get a little twisted and turny and topsy-turvy. So I bought these when these first released at Joann's without a lot of publicity, but you had all the publicity for your fall release, but I'm just going to leave that there. A little racism. But I bought these for the covers. I know that next year my catch-all cover is going to be this cover, but I now have 2 vertical layout planners that aren't really getting put to use. One is this one, and then I also bought the 18-month Colorful Leopard planner that is in my war planner that I don't use consistently. Being transparent, that's my goal from now on, to be full transparency. So that's something that I am dealing with and working through. However, I kind of want to find a use for this layout, but I don't even know what to use it for that I would actually truly use it for. But I do know this cover is going to be put to use. So I'm thinking about possibly selling the guts to this planner. But I have not decided yet. That is the thing. Decisions. I haven't decided yet. And I've also thought about, you know, using the monthlies from this planner and then just taking the weeklies out and switching the weeklies out in here for the weeklies in here. This is kind of just, I'm just vomiting my thought process onto you guys. So, you know. Or maybe next year I'll change it up and use a vertical line planner. Like it, honestly, it wouldn't hurt. I wish they didn't do the shading. But I might use a vertical line planner next year as my catch-all. I haven't quite decided yet, but I do want, okay, let me just be honest with you guys. I love these planners, even though the insides are the same. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I love these planners. I just don't know how I'm going to use all the things and be honest with myself. I do know I want this cover. So there's plenty of times that I bought a planner just for the cover. I've done it plenty of times. So I may give the insides away to this planner as a random act of kindness. Or I may replace these vertical insides with my War Binder vertical insides and give away the Colorful Leopard planner for all of 2022. I haven't decided. If you're interested in either, comment below. Let me know. If you have any thoughts, let me know as well. That's why I'm sharing with you guys, because I need help. Now, these two. Let's go on ahead and... First off, I bought this because of these copper/bronze metal disc. I mean... If you didn't buy one of the planners just for these bronze or copper metal discs, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let me know, because I'm not sure, because, I mean, like, clearly I have a metal disc problem, but, so, as for my social media planner, I have not decided if I want to continue to stick with the dashboard layout, or if I want to possibly really use these daily sheets for my social media planner. The dilemma is this. So currently in my social media planner, I franken planned some things. So I guess we look at September. So I use the monthly from the 18-month. Oh, what was the name of this planner? I called it Dark Florals. I don't know what it was really called, but it came out, not this past 18-month release, but the spring release of 2020. And it ends at the end of this year. December is the last month in here. But what I did was I franken-planned this. It was actually a monthly layout that I started using last year. Realized I didn't need that much, so I switched to the dashboard. So I franken-planned it with a new day planner, right? So I used the dashboard layout, and it's been working for me, but it's like, it's been working for me, but it hasn't at the same time. If that makes any kind of sense. Like, this is the week I decorated a spread and didn't do it. This is the last time I was in this planner. So this is the thing. So this is my task list, right? And this is what I've been using to cover up these first 2 boxes. And that keeps me on track on whether I filmed, edit, da-da-da-da. So there's some weeks where I film videos, edit the videos, upload them to YouTube, schedule them, create the thumbnails, all in the same day that I film. And then there's some weeks where I'll do a little bit each day. Now, there are only so many hours in the day, and my regular job, I am at work pretty much for almost 12 hours a day. So, for 4 days straight. So, coming home and staring at a computer after I've been staring at a computer for 12 hours is not what I want to do. So, what I've been thinking is, instead of using the dashboard, possibly just using a daily planner and using these daily sheets on the days that I film and just, you know, marking out, this was the film day, and I did I filmed, because usually I post 3 videos a week, so I could put the 3 videos that I filmed that week, the schedule that I'm going to post them in the task or something. I haven't really figured it out, or I thought about just using these and putting the videos that I film, the days I want to post them, and then the items used, so that when I need to add in links, I have those on a separate sheet with more detail, and then just having both of these combined together to create a monthly spread. I mean, not a monthly spread, a social media planner. I feel like I'm rambling, but hopefully I'm making sense. So that's kind of what I have been thinking as far as using the daily Papillon planner and the dashboard Spoonful of Faith planner. Either way, I'm probably going to use this planner, but I mean, does it look like these or look good on these discs? I don't know. Something's going to go on these discs. I will tell you that. Some planner this year is going to be on these metal discs. And it might end up this one because this is ugly. I don't care for these green plastic discs. Or we could even do it on here because, I mean, the skin tones with the bronze, and this would be the catch-all. We might, but that is kind of what I have been thinking versus my layout for 2022. Now, this time last year, I was already setting up my planners on how I was going to use them, and then I changed my layout this year 4 or 5 times. I am not going to do that. I am going to wait until maybe November, December to finalize kind of how I want to use these planners and finalize my lineup. Plus, I'm still waiting on them to launch the next Undated Fitness, or I'll end up just using fitness expansion packs. I've actually kind of been leaning towards the expansion pack, but I change my mind every other day. Ain't no telling. But if you have any thoughts that you can help me with please leave it in the comment section down below. If you already know what your lineup is going to be for next year, please leave it in the comment section down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye now.